Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Oh my God. That was amazing, just the spirit in the room. Usually I have to go, that was a little on the lame side, dude. That was amazing because it's so full and it is so wonderful to see all of you here. This is certainly the most full I've seen the sanctuary in my time here, so I am beyond excited. Unfortunately, as you may notice, I am missing my clergy partner, who is unfortunately recovering from COVID. She's doing very well. She's doing just fine. I have a little message that I wanted to share from Rabbi Jordy. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So say it back to her. Awesome. She'd appreciate that. I am so sorry that I'm not able to be with all of you tonight, but I'm so excited that this night has finally arrived. From tefillot to Purim spiels to learning Hebrew, you have all worked so hard to get to this moment, and we're so excited to celebrate together. But why is this night so special? It's because in Judaism, we believe that nothing is more important than Jewish kids learning. See, it's in the Shulchan Aruch, which is a big book of Jewish laws. There's a teaching that says when Jews come to a new city, the first thing they're supposed to build isn't a hospital or a synagogue or a grocery store. No, the very first thing they're supposed to build in a new city is a what? What do you think? School, a Jewish school. And why is school? Because there's nothing more important or more precious than Jewish children learning about being Jewish together. So that's why we're all here tonight, to celebrate your Jewish education and all the fun and learning and growing that you have done together and will do together in the coming years. Mazel tov, we are all so proud of you and so excited for everything to come. As we do every Friday night, we will begin with the lighting of the candles, and I didn't arrange anyone. Okay, it has to be an adult. I am so sorry about that. Where were the grads? I saw them just a second ago. Come light the candles. Absolutely. There is, and I'm warning you, it can be a little tricky. But yes, I've seen it. We'll try. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Turn to the person next to you, around you, and welcome and say Shabbat Shalom. Please come in if you're Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. Shabbat Shalom. We now continue as the angels escort us into Shabbat with what prayer, guys? Oh, you said it. Now come lead it. Come on up. Let the little ones, honey.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharim, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei
Shabbat bride. Say that a little more enthusiastically. Shabbat bride. Lechadodi. Ready? And
Lehadodi, Likrakala, B'nai Shabbat, Lekabela. Lehadodi, Likrakala, B'nai Shabbat, Lekabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibar echad, Yishmi'anu.
You may be seated. You may all be seated. I know you love to stay up for prayers. We'll bring you back up in a little while. At this time, I would like to invite our students in grades kindergarten, first and second grade up, just as we practiced. So we can all see you. Right up here. Shalom, everyone. See my kids singing right there. So I know there's been a lot of excitement about our consecration. Why are we having a special ceremony for you guys tonight?
I don't know what we were even doing.
Why? Well, there is nothing more honest than the word Charlotte, we learn and we in school and you teach us. So we're going to learn. What are we doing tonight? Receiving what?
Mini toys.
Mini Torahs. Why? Just because we like them?
No.
Why? Because this is the first time when you were babies. Remember we talked about this? When you were babies, many of you were named and we said you're Jewish. But did you say I'm Jewish as a 1-year-old or a 2-month-old? But can you all say you're Jewish now? Do you all say I love coming here and we love being Jewish? Yes. So this is your declaration. So this is your declaration that you love being Jewish and you accept being Jewish. So we have special certificates with your names. And each student is going to receive a certificate and a Torah. Remember we saw the Torahs the other day with all the little writing? And then we're going to say some special blessings for you guys. Can you tell everybody? GRS. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I love GRS. Awesome. Okay. Our first Torah will be given to Alexis Barraza when she comes back. And we have some families away, and with COVID, we're so sorry. And Olivia Crone. And our official Torah here goes to Rose Ellis. Woo! Shoshana Ahava Bat Michael Ve'atara. And this is your own certificate. And our next mini Torah goes to Annabelle Field. You're welcome. How do you say in Hebrew? Tota Ra. Bavakasha. And our next Torah goes to, are you waiting? Maddie Field. Why don't you guys line up? I promise I'm going to. And our next Torah goes to Stephen Freeland. That almost looks like a Torah on you. That's a Torah going to space, huh? Jacob Gelman will get his when he comes back, as will Cy. And we have Marin Hexter. And this is really bizarre. We have two families who both went to different B'nai Mitzvah in Michigan. The Lees and the Jacobys. So, a little bizarro, right? Just not the same one, though. Okay. Now we have Miles Saltiel. There you go. And Sydney Shaw. And Wellesley Schenkman. I bet you know who's coming next. Grant Schenkman. And Spencer Zate Sprung. And Charlotte Zate Sprung. You guys stay there and let your parents take lots of pictures. Can you make a straight line so that everybody can? April. Hang on one second. For countless generations, Jewish parents have blessed their children on the evening of the Sabbath. In this blessing, parents express the hope that their children will be inspired by our ancestors and guided by Torah. As a spiritual community, we are all responsible for the passing on our heritage to the children of the temple family. When we live lives enriched by Torah, we join our ancestors in providing inspiration and spiritual nourishment to the next generation. In acknowledgement of this sacred duty, we bless them with these words. And at this time, I need 4 tallish adults to come help me. Thank you. 2 more tallish adults. We're putting them under a canopy to do this very special blessing. Okay. Please join me. The blessing can be found up on the screen. We're giving a very special blessing to you guys. May you be guided by the tradition of our ancestors and the ways of Torah. May you seek truth, be kind in your speech, and loving in your deeds. May Adonai bless you and keep you. May Adonai look quietly upon you and be gracious to you. May Adonai reach out to you in tenderness and grant you peace. And if everyone can join in Hebrew, the traditional blessing. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichimecha. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Mazel tov! Go give hugs and kisses to moms and dads and dads and moms. Thank you. Mazel tov, guys. We're going to continue our service with the evening blessing, the call to prayer, and in just a little while we'll have our next ceremony for our older students as they receive their first Seder read. Please come and lead if you would like to lead the Baruch Hu. We face. Ready? Echad, shtaim, shalosh. Baruch Hu. Oh, please rise. I am so sorry. Ready? Echad, shtaim, shalosh. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. We remain standing for the words of the Shema, led by our students. Ready? Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod, Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. You may be seated as we continue with V'ahavta. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinantam levadecha v'dibartam bam v'shitecha lebetecha u'bletecha v'aderech u'sholbecha u'kumecha u'kshartam leot hayedecha v'hayu letotofot bein einecha u'chatavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha l'man tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim le'lohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti atem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'elohim ani Adonai Elohechem. And on this special night, we join together in a beautiful English translation of the V'ahavta. Please join us. When you love Adonai, body and soul, these things I ask of you will be possible. To answer your children's questions about me and believe your answers yourselves. To connect Judaism to your everyday comings and goings. For example, when you hug them in bed at night
with tender words, Shema Yisrael. Or when you think to say, Moda Ani, I am grateful in the rush of getting them up and out in the
morning, to be alert enough to open the doors for your children
in every waking moment and when they dream.
And finally, to remember
just why
all these things matter. They matter because I, God, brought you and your children out of Egypt to be God for you. I am your God, and when we do these things, I will be your children's God. And speaking of the words that we chanted when we came out of Egypt, what is the prayer? Micha Mochab, which comes from the Torah. Please join us. We rise for more words from the Torah, the Vishamru, as we express keeping Shabbat. Ready? Nice and loud. Vishamru, Bnei Israel, et HaShabbat, La'asot et HaShabbat, Le'Doratam B'Ritom. At this time, we remain standing for the Amidah, or the Tefillah, the main prayer that we recite every day, 3 times a day sometimes. And the students are going to lead us, Adonai Savatai and the Avot and Giverot, and then we will have time for silent prayer, at which time the students, please, the 3rd through 6th graders will begin to line up in order. Maura April will help you to come up for your portion. Okay. Face the Mizrach. Ready? Adonai Sevat tativta, Ufia gitehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, B'gonei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, U'mevii Geula livnei bneihem, Leman Shema mi'ahava. Melech Hozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayim atah Rav le'Hoshia, Mechamel Chayim b'Chesed, Mechayei hakol b'Rachanim Rabim, Somech noflim v'nofech olim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar, Milchamacha ba'al gevurot, Umedom elach, Melech me'it u'mechayeh, U'matzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah l'chayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kdoshim b'chol yom yehallelujah selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Stay right here, stay with us. You can go back down, sweetheart. At this time, we're going to take a quick break, but you will all join. We're going to say the Misha Baruch for those in our community who are ailing. I have a list here of names. If you have names to add, please recite them as my eyes meet yours. We are thinking of Yitzhak ben Chaya Devora, Masha bat Yehudit, Baruch ben Gittel, June Robinson, the friend of Susan Elkin, Sinna Alderman, the friend of the Laced family, Sandy Roberts, the uncle of Rabbi Gerson, Ann Salmason, the niece of Susan Elkin, Bill Richter, GRS member, Marilyn Shaftel, the mother of Michael Shaftel, Eric Gutierrez, Ellen Marks, the friend of Sheila and Larry Cantor, Tanine Allenson, Colleen Marie Kelly, Alan Elkowitz, the friend of Taffy Holliday. Please join me in the words of the Misha Baruch. Children are up here expressing this very important prayer, and now they're going to have the opportunity to not express a prayer that was written years ago, all of our prayers have written anywhere between hundreds and thousands of years ago from the Torah, but these have been written in the last few weeks, and they're the words of our students.
I am grateful for my family. They put me in a great and educational temple. I am grateful to have fun and responsible teachers. I'm happy to be a Jew because it makes me feel special that I know a different language. I like doing prayers and arts and crafts along with the friends I have at GRS. Love, Alex.
Something I like about being Jewish is that it makes me different because there are not so many Jews in the world. I am grateful that I have such great teachers at GRS and for my family for always loving me no matter what I go through. And I feel grateful for the education and friends I have in regular school and Hebrew school.
Thank you, God, for giving me peace, joy, and education and friendship. I love my family and friends, and I'm so grateful for them. In Sunday school, I love all the nice teachers singing Hebrew rocks. Thank you, God, for everything. I'm just so thankful for you. Love, Kaylin.
Beautiful.
I think that Judaism is about God, but more about respecting my friends and teachers. In Hebrew school, I've learned values that I will remember for years and years to come. The synagogue has given me a way to connect with Jewish community in a new place.
And I'm going to share Vivian's words. I'm grateful for my parents for bringing me to GRS because everyone here is so kind and welcoming.
I'm grateful to my parents for bringing me here. I'm so grateful for education, food, shelter, and being a Jew. I love being Jewish because every Sunday I come to Hebrew school and I get to learn new things about Jews. When I come to Hebrew school, I feel like I'm learning to be a better person.
Beautiful, Mazel tov.
I'm grateful to my parents and for a special night. My favorite thing about being Jewish is being with my family and singing prayers.
Mazel tov. Okay. Do you want to read Jacob's? Yeah, why don't you? No, he doesn't want to, so just read Jacob's.
I'm gonna read my brother's. I am grateful for this synagogue and this opportunity to make friends and read the Torah. Also, to feel is pretty good too. I am grateful for my family, especially for my adorable baby cousin, and that my grandma is still here with us because I lost my grandpa. I love being Jewish, even though some people get confused because I don't have that many Jewish friends outside of Hebrew school. I love learning about my religion and doing all the class activities. I am excited to receive my Siddur. I am praying for the people in Ukraine.
And I'm going to share Adrian's words. I'm grateful for having a home that is safe, especially as they do not in the Ukraine. My favorite part of being Jewish is that I get to learn Hebrew in 3rd grade.
I am grateful for being Jewish. I am grateful to be Jewish because I have good parents. Also because I can be in plays at synagogue and get a prize, and of course, learning. I also like singing the prayers and that we do fun activities, including art.
I am ready to get my prayer book to help me learn Hebrew and help me be a better student. I am also happy to have a lot of good friends at Hebrew school. One more thing is it can help me read Hebrew more fluently and practice the prayers.
I am thankful for being Jewish because I get to go to a great Hebrew school. I love GRS because of the great people and classes.
I am grateful for having a safe home, especially as we see the tough time the Ukraine is having. I'm grateful that I have a good education, friends, and a cool cancer. I'm also proud for being Jewish because it's a cool religion. I hope Ukraine heals in these tough times.
And Sasha's words, I'm grateful for my family and friends. I like being Jewish because it's mega cool. I like celebrating Jewish holidays, especially Hanukkah. In religious school, I like getting chocolate for earning tefillah points and hanging with my bestie. It's high. May the space between each letter of the scrolls bring warmth and comfort to your soul. May the syllables draw holiness from your heart. And may this holiness be gentle and soothing to the world. May your study be passionate and meanings bear more than meanings, until life itself arrays itself to you as a dazzling feast. And may your conversation, even of the commonplace, be a blessing to all who listen to your words and see the Torah glowing on your face. At this time, I'd like to have all of our K-2 students come up underneath, and we're going to sing synagogue songs under all of our students. Yes, all of you. You may actually remain standing. Sasha. Julia, this is Jacob's. And please rise for the Elenu, which can be found both on our screen and in your brand new Sederim on page 130. Students, you can join me for Elenu. Alenu l'shabea ladon hakom latet liotzer breshit shelo asanu kigoye haratzot velo saman kimishbechot adama shelo sam chelkenu kahem vigor alenu Hamonam Vanachnu Korim Umishachavim Umadim Lifnei Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu V'nemar V'haya Adonai Lemelech Al Bayom hahu, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo, u'shemo, u'shemo echad. We remain standing, if it is your custom, for the words of the Kaddish, which can be found on the screen in front of you. At this time, we remember of those who have died in this season, in years past, and those whom we've lost recently. We are observing the yard sites of Gina Rose Crone, the sister of Scott Crone, Daniel Gross, the father of Elise Brown, and Robert Brimberg, the father of Frederick Brimberg. If there is someone else whom you are thinking of now, I invite you to say their names as my eyes meet yours. And as we share names tonight, and you rise to remember your loved one, we invite you, if you wish, to share a few words about them, your relationship, and perhaps a memory. Please join me in the Mourner's Kaddish. Yit gadal v'yit gadash shemei rabbah. Be'alma divrach hirute v'yamlich malchute. Bechayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael. Bagalav v'isman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehe shmei rabba mevarach leolam alamei alamaya. Yit barach v'yit shabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit ramam v'yit naseh. V'yit hadar v'yit ale v'yit halal shmei dekudasha brechu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran bi'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. O say shalom b'mramav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. You may be seated. I invite our co-president, Sandy Soul, to share some announcements. Ella's like, oh, I'll let you do that.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
You guys were amazing. It was just extraordinary. And thank you, Cantor Rubin, for an extraordinary job. And I know we would say the same to Rabbi Jordy. He was probably watching us on the live stream. So you guys were just unbelievable. This was the most special evening we've had at GRS in a long time. Thank you, Cantor. I know it wasn't easy, even though you made it look easy.
The kids are easy.
The kids are great. So a couple of announcements. Sunday is Mother's Day. Happy birthday to us, mothers. But more importantly, we are doing, through our Social Action Committee and Neighbor to Neighbor, a special fundraising thing. You got an email about it the other day. You will get another one early Sunday morning. Click the link. It'll take you to Amazon, and you can order some products that are not easily available and many mothers in the community need. So make sure it's a happy Mother's Day for everybody. On Tuesday, the rabbi will be doing on Zoom another Musar class. Don't be intimidating. It's really easy. It's very interesting. It's kind of like a low-key group therapy class. And even if you haven't been to the other ones, try it. You'll like it. And then next weekend, we actually have the B'nai Mitzvah of Eliza and Nathaniel Torah. Eliza and Nathaniel Torah, who's the daughter of Barry Silverman, and Jonathan Torb, and the grandchildren of Wendy and Jim Schreiber. The services will be Friday night with a very lovely Oneg after services, and then B'nai Mitzvah will be Saturday morning. Please join us. B'nai Mitzvah at GRS are very special. And last but not least, which most of you know, May 22nd, you'll be very sorry to hear, is the last Sunday school of the year. And I know you'll be missing it all summer long, but I want you all to come for the celebration, which I'm sure Cantor Rubin will make sure is another extraordinary event. Shabbat Shalom, and thank you for joining us.
Do you want to do the installation so people know about it?
Okay.
And I have one more now.
Just in case you don't remember. So you will be getting many emails on the subject, but we are having an installation of Cantor Rubin on June 10th. It's going to be a very family-friendly service with a lovely dinner, so come. The kids should come, and it will be a very wonderful celebration. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you. And just a quick two more announcements. Since I have so many religious school families here, there is no religious school on Sunday for Mother's Day. Be really extra nice to your mothers, please, or your fathers, but be very kind. Enjoy your day, and please make sure we have one more Sunday and two more Wednesdays, so be here. Lots of awards will be given out on May 22nd, and there's going to be custard and ices and prizes, and it'll be a lot of fun. And please, please, if you haven't gotten in your mitzvah logs, you guys have all been receiving emails, kids have been reminded, please turn in your mitzvah logs so you can get your mitzvah maker award. And you guys did an amazing job. I'm so proud of all of you, and I know Rabbi Jordy is extremely proud of all of you. We can wave to her if she's watching on the live stream. We will close our services this evening with Ojavo Shalom Aleinu, and for those of you with a brand new Siddur, which I would prefer if you would keep here so we can use for tefillah, we'll put them in the closet, and they all have different colors so we know whose are whose. It is on $199 in your Siddurim. $199. Or on this screen. O Javo Shalom Aleinu, O Javo Shalom Aleinu, O Javo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. O Javo Shalom Aleinu, O Javo Shalom Aleinu, O Javo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam Aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam, salam, salam Aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam, salam. O Javo Shalom Aleinu, O Javo Shalom Aleinu, O Javo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. O Javo Shalom Aleinu, O Javo Shalom Aleinu, O Javo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. Thank you to Zach, thank you to all of you, Mazel Tov and Shabbat Shalom.